Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Because you all seem to like my what's in my bag when I showed my Prada tote bag, which is a much larger bag than this, I thought I would do what's in my Lady Dior. Now this is a Lady Dior medium bag, so obviously you're not going to get as much as in a big tote bag, but it's actually quite impressive what you can fit in here. So I have it zippered shut just so you can see that everything does fit in there with the zipper shut. So I tend to not carry too much around in the daytime, to be fair, but I always have sunglasses. I live in Las Vegas. It's super hot. It's super sunny. I drive in them. I pretty much wear them 365 days a year. And they're Dior glasses because I've talked about this before. When I tend to wear one brand, I do tend to accessorize with it as well. So it's kind of all brand on brand. But these are also a smaller sunglasses case than my Chanel sunglasses case. So I do tend to take these with me if I'm taking a smaller bag anyway. Next up, I carry minimal makeup around with me, but because I have a lipstick company, I do always carry around either a gloss and or a lipstick and a lip liner. I really like lining my lips because I really like a really crisp Cupid's bow. So those two I always have on me. It's a self-sharpening lip liner, so it doesn't need a sharpener to carry around with you either. Totally mess free. Then when I'm carrying more expensive bags with me, I have to say I always try and carry around something like this. This is a really cute one, but they're the bag hooks. So you can hook your bag onto the table. So it doesn't need a chair of its own. And that's just a really, really easy way then to be able to keep your bag off of the floor. And you basically just unfasten them, pop them under your handles of your bag, and then that goes down onto the top of the table, and then you screw that down to clamp it onto the table. So a really, really good, easy device. It doesn't take up much space in your bag, and it protects your bag really, really well. Next up, I always have a hairbrush of some kind. My hair is always super static, so I have to play around with different hairbrushes for the static, but the Denman works pretty well for me, and this is a little travel size. I tend to carry around a mirror because my eyes water a lot. It's the Christian Dior mirror, and then that way I can check my makeup as I go, and then I tend to carry just a powder puff around with no powder. I don't want my powder to leak in my Dior bag. And I feel like they're good enough on their own. You could also use it with the little blotting sheets just to kind of blot your face throughout the day. I also always tend to carry around some kind of facial spray with me, whether it's a setting spray, an SPF spray. This is a setting spray and SPF 30 in one, and I love this, and it smells really good as well. So it's kind of really refreshing throughout the day when you just kind of do a little, and then you feel refreshed, you've topped up your SPF, and you're good to go. Perfume-wise, I do like to carry a little miniature perfume around with me. It depends on the season as well. So at the moment, I'm either using the Dior J'adore or Miss Dior. I just feel like they're really lovely scents for the daytime in the summer. A handy little remote so I can take my selfies when I'm out and about, and this is so tiny. I did a whole review on this as well. It's just an Amazon remote, but it works really well. I tried and tested a few, and that worked the best. So I'll link that below. Some kind of hair grip or hairband because it's always windy here and I kind of get over having my hair in my face. So this will often go in more often than not. And then lastly, if you don't have one of these, it's the Apple AirTag. I tend to always put these in any of my bags when I'm going out in case it gets lost, because I'm notorious for losing things. In case it gets stolen, it's just a really, really easy way to track it. So that's everything that fits in my medium Lady Dior bag. So if you're thinking about getting it for the day and aren't sure if it's big enough or not, you can get a decent amount in this as a day bag. And it's just not as big and overwhelming as a tote bag. It's kind of lightweight if you're carrying it around all day, especially if you're using the shoulder strap. If there's any other bag brands or styles you're interested in knowing what fits inside, if you're thinking about buying them, let me know in the comments below and maybe I'll do that next. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe.